Hello. I just used the bathroom, so might as well do another video while I'm in here. I only got, I think, about 2 hours of sleep last night, and I am wide awake. Well, I should say this morning. I'm sorry if I'm not even tired or sleepy, but still can feel the I don't know, like even last night I felt like, yesterday afternoon and last night I felt like I had that Forrest Gump kind of energy to just run forever. And I don't know if it was the, electronic weapons making me feel that way. Um, so, I don't know why, bad enough of us being real targeted individuals, why people feel the need to be on a witch hunt, to just look for something, look for a reason to call you a fake TI. I know what I experience and what I go through, what I have to go through every day. All you gotta do is look at my channel, look at my Instagram, look at my Twitter, look at my blog, and you'll see proof. But I guess that's not good enough because narcissistic abusers, they have their minds made up. And the fake TI perps who try to call the real people fake, they're projecting. Like somebody who had a YouTube account created 3 weeks ago and then with no subscribers, and then try to falsely, more than one person have tried to falsely accuse me. Like the fake TI perps try to make it like as if I'm ashamed or I'm an embarrassment to the TI community, So this person who has the name Nunya Biz, Nunyabiz. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people with that YouTube username, Nunya Biz, So, you know nothing about me, and I know that you were a fake TI perp sent to me, and you falsely have all these videos about MK Ultra. That's like some of the other fake TI perps have videos to make you think that they're woke. You ain't woke if you're gang stalking, for real. You are not woke if you're gang stalking. If you're going around perping people, you are not woke to the truth. Because if you were truly woke, you would be gang stalked and persecuted your damn self. So y'all should make sure you look at quite a few of my videos rather than just one before you decide you want to judge and make your final decision about me. I have proof of the vice handler admitted and bragged about, lying about me having a he lied. I don't even see him on wasn't even seeing him on a Facebook forums or whatever. So I recently deleted my Facebook. You want to know the real reason? Because everything I do or say is either hate speech or spam. Everybody else can upload YouTube videos here and there or post links, but when I do, it's spam. And then some people you can tell by the way they type and the stuff they talk about, you can tell that they're real. But I hate that you see some people who are supposedly like real. The reason why I say supposedly, like, if you are a narcissistic abuser, you don't deserve to be called a real TI. But damn, it's sad to say that some people who are quote unquote truly targeted, who have just highly narcissistic personalities. But then, and they're very abusive. But then there's those other clique that's the popular fakes, or some of the fake TI perps are not even popular. And damn, they're vibrating both of my feet, especially the right one. Like, they're vibrating when they're vibrating the right one and not the left one. Y'all ought to see how fat my ankles are. Swollen. Both of them. And my legs. Even skinny people say that they get this with the electronic harassment. March, they say, oh, move to a different area. I moved to a different area and the same thing. Still. So, they've been even vibrating me here in the library. It sounds like as if somebody must be blasting loud bass music somewhere. I can feel and hear it, So, whoever's causing this vibrating abuse, y'all need to be locked, like they're talking about taking the Hollywood and political pedophiles down and fighting child trafficking and stuff. All you gang stalkers need to go down too. It's like this vibrating alone. It seemed like trying very hard to not be driven to the S word. It's that torturous that make you just not want to exist. I freaking hate it. And I'm forced to just stay on this earth against my will every freaking day. I'm not gonna freaking do anything. I didn't even, I'm sitting here not allowed to sleep. Not allowed to do this. Now it seems like it kind of toned down, like it kind of stopped. But it's like, I'm trying as best as I can to fight to endure to the end. Especially, I'm upset that they're considered as right for their evil, and everybody, so many people agree with them, and I have almost not one person before being targeted. I meant to say, before finding this targeted individual community, I had not one person to tell me that they're wrong and I'm right. I was never told that I'm innocent and that I'm right. It wasn't until I started telling my targeting story, that I have not many, but I can count on my hands of how many supporters I have, and not even they seem loyal. Like, I want to say that on Twitter, people fake like my tweets, but everybody else deserves to be retweeted except me. The only people who retweet my tweets are the ones with the tweets locked. And if your tweets are locked, then people can't see it. But it seems like people are stingy with their retweets, like as if you earn points or something. But everybody else retweets are so worthy, That's been bothering me, and mainly people either say that they're Christian, say that they're targeted, or say that they're writers. All I get is just block, just everybody blocking me, without cause, for no reason at all. And when you say you're both Christian and targeted, and neither one of us tweeted at each other, it makes me wonder, like, what the hell, So if some people try to say targeted individuals need to stick together, but they wonder why so many people are so weak and give up and can't handle it, because everybody's just fighting each other and being so oppressive rather than uniting like y'all want. No way can we be the damn 144,000 and people act like this. That's why I say the so-called 144,000 or the elite cult of the popular fakes. Only they belong. But if you truly targeted, you don't fit in with their fake 144,000 clique. Their delusional fake 144,000 clique, where they perp you worse than the perps that you see every day. Worse than Alex, you know. So, I'm trying as best as I can to try to hang in there and stay strong. And I wish they just stop assaulting me. But I do see other people who have it worse with the V2K, and some people who are dealing with freaking nosebleeds and seizures, and nobody wants to help us. But then some people say who the real target people who act narcissistic and bully. I heard that they're weak, and people say that they're weak, and they use that phrase, hurt people, hurt people. Well, I'm hurt, but I don't go and hurt other people. And some narcissistic abusers try to, gain your friendship by try to falsely convince you to believe, I'm an empath just like you. And they'll even go as far as to doctor up their words and lie and say, you're such a beautiful soul, and you're an angel on this earth. Well, if I'm a beautiful soul and an angel on this earth, why you treat me like I'm too dumb to know left from right? You treat me like I'm dumb with no sense. But I'm a beautiful soul and an angel on this earth. It's like, I'm tired of suffering something as basic as, lack of sleep. I could have gotten sleep last night and was tired and sleepy. But the remote beatings, beating me all in my head and all in my organs and everything like that. And you're going to tell me I'm fake and that I'm a sellout and that I'm a disgrace and an embarrassment to the TI community. But then you say I'm retarded and slow with no sense. You treat me like I'm retarded and slow with no sense. You say you're targeted, but you don't want me driving. You don't want me to with a car. You don't want me to get married and have kids. You don't want me to go to the beach. You don't want me to travel. You don't want me to have a roof over my head. You don't want me in hotel rooms. You don't want me eating steak dinners. Yeah, I don't deserve not one thing good. But y'all, the main motherfuckers that want to run around and talk about you're miserable. And like the abusive fake foster mom used to be like, you're miserable and you make everybody around you miserable. So it's like, it's like the people in the popular fakes in the so-called targeted individual community, they're the ones who get praised, and their so-called research and so-called work is considered the works of authority that everybody takes into consideration. But the true sufferers who are crying out for help and just feel helpless, but we're still fighting every day, just fighting to basically live every day. Fighting for our just mere basic existence every damn day. Every freaking day. We just fighting, and we don't even deserve that. We don't even deserve to breathe. We don't even deserve to freaking just be seen or exist. Y'all want us to freaking disappear, and then when we take actions to talk about, I'm gonna do this to myself, then it's like y'all have the ambulance and everybody there planted to haul you off somewhere. But I'm not going to do anything to myself. I'm just too scared right now, and I'm not, I don't want to go to hell. I read the Bible this morning. I have to pray, but I read the Psalms this morning. So it's helping me to feel a little stronger and feel a little better. I need to read more. But, it seemed like I heard that all this persecution and abuse just for money. But sometimes I heard people say it's greater than money, bigger than money. Somebody else confirmed to me that the foster mom was my handler. I think she put me in a program. I don't think I was born targeted, but then again, possibly. Again, I still have a lot of unanswered. I have a lot of unanswered questions. You know, well, if the foster mom and the biological family were absent from my life, I wonder who was my handler when I was in Los Angeles. The next door neighbor that acted like the foster mom? Who was my freaking handler when I was living in Greenville, South Carolina? That narcissistic, that nosy control freak neighbor that lived in the next building? When I was in Jefferson, Louisiana, part of New Orleans, who was my handler after I left those housing or whatever. When I was on the streets in New Orleans, I didn't notice one or a single few people just following me around everywhere, but I had other gang stalking and perping experiences, you know. But, you know, gang stalking and narcissistic abuse tie hand in hand. They go together. So if I speak against New Age movement, or if I speak against narcissistic abuse, oh, you can't be a real TI, because New Age sounds flowery or buttery to you. You know, I know my feelings get hurt easily, but I still prefer to hear the truth. You know, so I have just a lot of freaking pain and hurt right now. And it's like they keeping me on edge, constantly feeling like at any second I could snap. And I'm weak. I can't even, I think it's because of the 2 strokes I had when I was 5. I can't fight. I'm not a good fighter, you know. And if I hit something as hard as I can, it's like, it doesn't feel that powerful. You know, it feels like I don't have that much power. And if I hit somebody, you know, I don't go around being violent much anymore like I used to. When I was on those psych medications, I think I had less I think I had less self-control when I was on those medicines. I was more poorly behaved and more likely to lash out when I was on those medicines. And I was having more arguments and more problems with people, you know. But I stay to myself. I prefer it that way. I like my peace and quiet, you know. I don't hang with nobody, and I prefer it that way. You know, how the hell you put somebody on this earth to make them, you do all this evil stuff to a good person to make a good person just freaking snap and act off and do the extreme unthinkable. Like, I was just watching this person named Choice TV, a video that he did talking about Aaliyah and why her music was being held hostage and all kinds of stuff. And I really think Aaliyah and some certain celebrities, you know, targeted individual. They said that Barry Hankerson was her handler, her own uncle, and that he had conservatorship over her. And she was trying to break free from him. The foster mom could have had me dead. Like, she'd been wishing for me to just be dead, you know? So, I wish Aaliyah was alive to tell her story. You know, that's not fair. You know, and a lot of fans they're not woke to the truth and they're just angry. And some of them believe that first official narrative of the mainstream news and made it like as if she killed herself. You know, how the hell is somebody who hates small planes gonna be anxious and eager to get on a plane? You know, so I've seen videos myself of her saying she hates small airplanes. And that's what they forced her against her will to get on. You know, and some more people have been speaking out. And so I really believe she was targeted. I heard she was also always being watched. And also, I heard about Kyme. I think they said Kimmy. I thought it was pronounced Kyme, but Kimmy, it's Kymedang. She was Korean and living in Los Angeles. That was Barry Hankerson's young ex-girlfriend or fiance, whatever. She owned a salon or something. He tried to get that blown up or something crazy or weird. And, you know, I think this Kimmy Dang or whatever her name is, I don't know how to pronounce it, but she sounds like she was freaking targeted too. And I don't even know Tony Braxton and them might be targeted. Their music is being held hostage by Barry Hankerson and Hollywood. I mean, I thought only celebrities can go through stuff, but no, it's regular people, you know. Um, who's to say that? Some people said that shortly before Aaliyah died, they said she had a lot of headaches and stuff before she died. Shucks, I would get those, and the headache would be exactly right here, and accompanied with nausea. So, I'm gonna post a link to that video, and y'all can judge for yourselves. If y'all think that even this Kami Daniel person was targeted, you know, it relates to doggone targeted individuals, you know, and there's a lot of it going on in Hollywood, you know. It's like everybody's gang stalking and being gang stalked in Hollywood. That's what it sounds like. Well, I heard Michael Jackson didn't really perk people, but I heard Janet was a perk, you know, and I heard that whore Beyonce be perk and Gay-Z, they perk people, you know. So there are so many powerfully evil people from the power of Satan. They really think that they can outsmart the righteous. They really think that they can outsmart the innocent. You know, the fact that your life is guided and manipulated, and where you feel like you're cornered into snapping or doing something evil when you just so passionately just want to do good and do right, and you get condemned and screamed at for doing a good deed. You know, for if you want to treat yourself or treat somebody else. You know, the foster mom was fine with her mink coats. You know, it was back in the 90s, and she would have a mink coat that she would only wear like once or twice. Mink, M-I-N-K. You know, that those expensive mink coats. I mean, but all we deserve is 90% off clearance on sale. A pair of shoes, $19.99. Tennis shoes, sneakers, $19.99. $20 shoes that you expect me to wear for 5 years? I'm 18 years old, still wearing the same clothes from when I was 8. And hand-me-downs, not even brand new clothes. Clothes that was hand-me-down when I was 8, not brand new when I was 8. You know, so most people are ignoring me, but I'm gonna get my doggone story out. You know, they keep sleep depriving me, and that's why I haven't been able to be productive. You know, I was awake all day today, except for maybe like what felt like 2 hours. And then at the library, I was not sleepy, you know. Excuse me. I'm sitting here thinking how back then I used to be so camera shy. And now I'm just bold, and it just comes like normal for me to just talk on the YouTube videos. You know, I used to be so shy, even and super nervous for years. And then had to just come out and be bold. But some of the targeted individual people have helped me get some encouragement and help me get some courage and be bold and speak out and fight or whatever. And I'm sitting here thinking, if people have this rumor, is that why I'm being blocked left and right? And the same people who claim to be targeted, y'all the ones falsely accuse me of spam and hate speech and this and that. Y'all, if you want to talk about hate speech, hate speech is, people say truth is hate speech, So you don't want me speaking the truth, but you tell me I'm not really targeted. That might be why nobody's helping me. And then some people be like, why is nobody helping her? Some people are like, why is nobody helping her? Because I'm blacklisted from the TI community. I'll see y'all later. Bye.